Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Today we're checking out Honest Government Ad. Visit the UK! Exclamation mark.
Visit the UK, home to iconic British destinations. Bell End, Penistone, Fingering-Hoe, Shitterton, and of course, Twat. As well
What places?
home to iconic British destinations. Bell
Bell End. That means pee-pee.
End, Penistone,
That means pee-pee.
Fingering-Hoe,
Fingering-Hoe. Fingering-Hoe. My brain corrected this to fingering hole.
Shitterton, and
Shitterton. Where is Shitterton? Shitterton is at the western edge of the village of Barry. The name is derived from the word skite, meaning dung. This word became shite, and then shit. The name alludes to the stream that bisects the hamlet, which appears to have been called the or brook used as a privy. The stream which passes near the village flows into the river Piddle. Piddle is another name for urine. So it's not a person's name, it's literally named for poop and pee. I guess because the river was full of poop. Wow. I'd still visit, just to say I've been there.
as well as to an array of ancient reptiles, poisonous parasites, and this haunted Dickensian lamppost. The UK operates under the feudal.
Who's that guy? Jacob Rees-Mogg. British politician, Conservative Party. Oh, okay. I don't want to read a bunch of boring government stuff. I'm just going to assume he's a jerk.
The UK operates under the feudal system, with peasants belonging to whichever job centre has their file, whence they can be rented at rates so low they can barely afford to eat.
Britons skipping meals just to keep the lights on. Is that true? No. Electricity's cheap, right? Or, I mean, I don't know what it's like there.
And heat their homes. Government is run by Tory scum. The league
Reasonable for protesters to call Ian Duncan Smith Tory scum. Court rules. What does Tory scum mean? Tory? Scum. Tory scum is a phrase used to describe members of the United Kingdom's Conservative Party.
approved term for Conservative Party members, whose job is to conserve obscene amounts of land and wealth in as few hands as possible.
Who owns all the land? 0.6% of the population own 47% of the land. Well, everyone else owns just 53%. That's a bit lopsided. I wonder what it's like in the States. Probably similar.
A cabinet of Tory scum is known as useless fuck pigs, according to one of them. Notable fuck.
According to one of them, useless F-pigs. How Dominic Cummings described Boris Johnson's cabinet.
According to one of them, notable fuck pigs include the fuck pig who said old people should die. Fuck pig.
Boris Johnson thought old people should accept COVID fate. Really? He is the Trump of the UK. COVID inquiry hears Matt Hancock wanted to decide who lived and died. Wow.
Fuck pig who said homelessness is a lifestyle choice. Fuck pig.
Suella Braverman says rough sleeping is lifestyle choice. I'm gonna say that's false. Although I do know in LA we do have some people who just don't want to pay rent, so they sleep in their car. It's not that they can't pay it, it's they don't want to. And then they get a gym membership and they take showers at the gym. And in that case, it is a lifestyle choice, but I think, most of them, they don't have a choice.
Fuck pig who lost to a lettuce.
The lettuce outlasts Liz Truss. Oh, day one, can Liz Truss outlast this lettuce? She didn't.
Lettuce. Pig fucker fuck pig. And of course our fuck.
Oh.
And of course our fuck pig in chief. The Tory scum fuck pig's key policy is distraction. Distracting the proles with a series of bogeymen, grockles, immigrants, straight bananas. All with the help of a media that's all.
Straight bananas?
All with the help of a media that's almost entirely owned by just a handful of companies.
Oh, yep. Report finds that 3 UK publishers control 90% of print reach and 40% of online reach. DMGT chair Lord Rothermere? I've never heard of him. And former News Corp chair Rupert. I've definitely heard of Rupert Murdoch.
Every 5 years, the UK holds a symbolic ritual called an election, in which peasants are forced to use an archaic voting system called fucked past the post that lets them choose whether to be fucked by Tory scum or by the Tory scum light party. This is an especially exciting time to visit the UK, because here at the British government, we're just about to announce the next election. And here's some of the bullshit you can expect to see. Populist wank, a deal with Rwanda, a minister for common sense, stoking a culture war, anything to distract from the soaring poverty, food and energy prices we're doing dick all about.
Wow.
Fake scandals. Remember that time Labour was unelectable because this guy ate a sandwich? Our media's so good at helping.
What does that say? This is the pig's ear Ed made of a helpless sarnie. In 48 hours, he could be doing the same to Britain. Save our bacon. I mean, it's an attractive picture.
Our media's so good at helping lower the entire nation's IQ, an essential requirement for voting Tory. Disenfranchisement. If you notice young people not being able to vote against us on election day, great, that's our recent voter ID laws.
ID rules stopped 14,000 people voting. Wow. So people just forgot to take their photo ID with them and they were denied the ability to vote. That happens in the US too. Yeah, that's not cool.
Amnesia, our trusted favorite, where we pick a new slogan and ask voters to pretend we're not the exact same party that's presided over 14 years of utter fucking failure, including killing a shit ton of you with austerity.
Over 330,000 excess deaths in Great Britain linked to austerity. What do you mean? Oh, austerity is a set of political economic policies that aim to reduce government budget deficits through spending cuts. Okay. So spending cuts cause 330,000 deaths. That's a lot.
Killing a shit ton of you with austerity, reduced life expectancy, increased homelessness and childhood poverty, collapse of the justice system and the NHS.
Hang on, let me read those headlines. Homelessness in England has reached record levels. Okay. Child poverty levels in the UK worst among world's richest nations, UNICEF report finds. The criminal justice system is in tatters, and it will lead to the collapse of the rule of law unless something is done. The NHS is collapsing, leading medic wards. Uh-oh.
Criminal levels of deregulation.
What? This is so fast.
Childhood poverty. Collapse of the justice system and the NHS. Criminal
Grenfell Tower fire, a crime caused by deregulation.
Levels of deregulation. A privatized shit show that's profiting by shitting on you and all over our rivers and coastline. And this shit show wrecking the...
Privatization does mess up a lot of stuff because you put money into it. Money shouldn't be involved in stuff that is required for life. Order firms to pay £15 billion to shareholders as customers foot sewage bill. Untreated sewage dumped into UK waters 1,000 times every day for years. What?
Over our rivers and coastline. And this shit show wrecking the fishing industry, selling out farmers, local government bankruptcies, endless.
Wow. Train strikes. Junior doctors plan 9 days of strikes after talks collapse. Working council declares bankruptcy. Nottingham City Council declares. Dang.
Strikes, unaffordable housing, a failing transport system.
How Boris Johnson sold out Britain's farmers over dinner with the Australian Prime Minister. UK houses haven't been this unaffordable since 1876. Is that 150 years? 148. UK likely to miss Paris climate targets by a wide margin, analysis shows. I think we're in the same boat.
And reducing the incomes of the poorest Britons to the level of approximately Slovenia. Tories. With a government like this, who needs terrorists? The only way British voters can hope to surmount all these challenges during election season is by knowing about them in advance. So do not share this video with them. And whatever you do, do not tell them about this site, which shows them how to vote tactically in each seat. Tactical voting is the only electoral tool the British peon has to circumvent our munted voting system. Recent by-elections show that it works at kicking out Tory scum, so we're very much shitting ourselves about that. And if we do lose the election, don't worry. We've already salted the earth by selling anything that could be used by the next government to benefit the country, such as this land reserved for HS2. Just a parting gift to remind everyone what massive c***s we are. Forever. Visit the UK.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Wow. What a sassy ad. I'm gonna say this is made by the Labour Party? Is that who? The House of Lords and the House of Commons, right? Is this House of Commons messaging? I don't know. Pretty funny though. I enjoyed this. It's funny and damning. Very honest, I imagine. I'm not aware of a lot of these issues, but I assume that she's correct. And I'm sure if any of you are Tories that you probably have something to say about this. I'm not a political person, so I don't know. Anyway, what am I saying? We have a lot of the same problems in America. We're all in the same boat. Anyway, thank you all for watching this with me, and I'll see you next time. Later.